Hello and welcome to a matter of music opinions. See, I remember the name this time. And today we have some new bands to go over. So which one do you want to go over first? We'll go male singer or female singer?
Let's
So
go female.
female singer?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with a new band from, I think it's Quebec City that they're from, Forgotten Tales.
Jay, you're saying in U band? Because their records here say from 2010.
They got together around 2010, but they're still pretty new because they're not really discovered.
Okay.
They have been on a hiatus for a bit,
Yeah.
but they're actually just starting to get more with their social media like right now. So something's coming soon from them.
Okay.
Yeah. They're just starting to get their Facebook's becoming more active, and also their YouTube channel is starting to actually put stuff on it.
Okay.
So something's coming up from them. So we'll wait and see what that's going to be like. You look not so impressed there, Jamie.
I'm waiting for Eamon.
No, I dig them. I just, when I saw the female singer, it's hard for me not to compare them to my beloved Battle Beast and with the singer who just left and broke my fucking heart, but that's okay. So I was like, I'll give them another chance. So I listened again, and I listened to the record that came out in 2010, and
Okay.
Guardian Angel, phenomenal. The Calling, phenomenal. Howling at the Moon. That's a really good record. And I'm really surprised nothing came out from them since then. I don't know what the situation was, what happened.
Well, the kicker is that album they did in 2010
Yeah.
was actually their only one they did independently. So they independently made that record.
Okay.
The two prior to that was from a smaller label.
With All the Sinners and The Promise. Okay.
Yeah. So when they did that album, they did that themselves, and it sounded like they did good for the mixing. I think it sounded the same for their previous stuff.
Yeah.
For quality, I'm kind of expecting a little bit more, but you said you were thinking of Battle Beast when you're listening to them. But I
was telling myself I don't want to compare them to Battle Beast because there's only one Battle Beast, and it wouldn't be fair, right?
No,
because everybody now that comes up with a female singer, he's going to say Battle Beast, and that's not fair to anybody.
But I listened to me and I was like, wow, this is really good. And then I found out they're from Canada, and I fell in love with them that much more. I was like, holy shit, this is cool. I like them. I hope something more comes out of it. I hope.
Well, they're working on something. Something's
talent.
coming. Yeah. When I was listening to them, I was actually thinking of Rhapsody, early Rhapsody stuff.
Okay.
Now, just for the way everything works out, because it all has the stories with it.
Yeah. Well, I wish they have like a fan page, right? That talks about what projects they're working on. I know it's on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah.
But
unfortunately, a lot of people use Facebook now, which
I wish they had like a fan page, right?
But I don't. So I don't know. I don't that I can't hear anybody on Facebook.
Yeah.
And so if they had that, I want to see, are they touring? Are they in the studio? Or, give us some kind of info, because this is a really, really good band. And I'm surprised Napalm Records or one of these sponsors, record companies didn't pick them up. That's a really good band, a real good band.
Well, I think if Napalm picked them up, it'd be kind of interesting, because then they'll have their producers helping out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which would put, I think, a unique spin on what they're doing.
Which would make them better.
Yeah.
Because that's what Napalm does.
Yeah. For some of the content, it all depends on the mood I'm in for the way that all their stuff goes out. So it's either I'm in the mood to listen to them, or unfortunately I go to something else.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. That's how I meant by earlier Rhapsody stuff, because for the earlier Rhapsody stuff, it's either you're in the mood to listen to it, or at least in my case,
I'm never in the mood to listen to Rhapsody J. But anyway, sorry, keep talking.
But I do think something's coming up right now. They are starting to do shorts. They got videos now posted. So they're
Oh, I watch
starting all that
videos.
stuff.
Yeah, I watch their videos. Good musicians, good all around. I dig them.
They've opened for some big names. Like they've opened for Ed Guy. They've opened for Blind Guardian. They've opened for Nightwish.
Ed Guy is only a big name to you and I.
Well, it all depends where you are.
Well, considering we're both in North America, it's only a big name to you and I.
Yeah. But if you go other side of the pond.
Okay, we're done.
What's your take, Jamie? I want to hear this shit.
I was trying to avoid this. Okay. We disagree entirely.
Okay.
For me, the talent is there. It really is. They're good. But for my ears, why is the keyboard so fucking prominent? It's almost like they're overdoing it.
That could come down to mixing too.
And whatever it is, Jay, it doesn't matter what it is. It still is what it is.
He's talking about the finished product and how
yeah. So for me, I'm not against keyboards, and obviously I love Nightwish. I love like keyboards and everything. But they're almost forcing the keyboard to be prominent. The keyboard is supposed to fit. And for me, the fact that they're trying so hard to make it prominent, it doesn't fit for me. My brain's like, yeah, no, something there doesn't sound right. And if you combine the keyboard and the singing, it don't fit. Like neither of those, like the singer, I don't think, like the singing doesn't fit with the music. Now, they're amazing. She's amazing. But the stuff I listen to just didn't hit me where it's supposed to. And it's rare that Eamon and I disagree so much on something. But
do you think
I do want more? I want to check them out more because it like that. I'm hoping it was just like the 4 or 5 songs I listened to. Because in fairness, I couldn't do albums because I got like 4 or 5 and I was like, no, can't do it. But they're all amazing musicians. The singer is a phenomenal singer. The keyboard clearly has talent, but just the way I don't know. So maybe that's crazy.
You think they might have a better shot with you if somebody did pick them up, a major label picked them up, right?
Well, if Napalm did, because Napalm seems to make everything better.
Yeah.
Like I'm still searching for a Napalm artist I don't like.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless that one band was on there, and I definitely don't like. But I'll keep that one away because I mean he already told me in the nicest way I've ever been told. So we'll keep that one away.
Yeah. I think they could be tweaked, but I wouldn't want them changed. Just tweaked.
Yeah. So if they just tweaked a couple of things, I would be on board. But the ones I listened to just didn't like. My brain was like, okay, take the keyboard out. And I tried to listen to
I know what you mean. It's like, instead of take it totally out, because I do like it in there.
But no. While I was listening to it, I was just trying to.
Well, I think it's because her voice is a high pitched voice too, and you have the keyboards. Maybe I don't know. I'm not a producer or whatever, but tune down half step or something.
Ones I listened to, the keyboard was kind of in the same tune as the singer.
Yeah, I was getting that.
Like, dumb the keyboard down. Like, not dumb it down. Keep it there.
But no, but like
make it lower.
Make it lower, right? Like a half step down a little bit. Make it a flat. Play the flat notes or whatever. Sure, Yeah.
But that they have talent. I want to hear more. But that's why I told you earlier, I'm curious to what ones you listen to. Because if you listen to certain ones and you really liked it, I'll listen to them.
Well, the only record I listened to was the one that came out in 2010. Let me pull it up here just a sec.
I didn't do records, so.
And a Guardian Angel was really, really super good. Howling at the Moon, The Reaper. You know, I really liked those songs. I really, really did. And I mean, I know what you talk about the keyboards and stuff. That didn't jump out at me as much. I was just, the first time I heard it, I think I was trying to compare to Battle Beast. And I said, well, that's not fair. Then I just kind of
Well,
shut all that.
that's what I mean. Like, I'll give it another go, but okay, so the reason it jumped out at me is because I can't actually hear high pitches.
Okay.
And the fact that I heard the keyboard so prominently made me automatically just think that's too loud. Because if I can hear it like that, then what's everybody else hearing?
I've heard a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah, so that would, but they didn't really hit me. The talent is there, and I would like more, like maybe different stuff than I listen to, but the ones I heard, I don't even remember the names. It was just whatever.
I went through all 3 albums.
I'm not against them, but I'm not for them.
And it's funny you say keyboards, and I'll mention that when we talk about the next band, but go ahead. Yeah.
Wow, this will be an interesting one.
Yeah.
So that's where we're all at. Jay, I'm not for them. I'm not against them.
I'm kind of curious what's coming up. Because you can see subtle changes going on. No big changes on this one. It's all just subtle. So, like, there's no big jump from the first album to the third album.
Well, I think I'm just gonna have to search up the first album because that's the one Eamon really likes, and I don't.
It's the second album. It's the one that came out in 2010. I really, really like it. I really do.
I think I'll go back to that one because I think I listened to the newer one.
Yeah. I mean, that made me like, man, Canada, where you go, finally. Good job, Canada. You know,
What do you mean, finally?
Well, it's been a long time. I mean,
Rush has been around forever, dude.
Huh?
Rush has been around forever.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Unleash the Archers, motherfucker.
Yep.
So you're saying the 2010 album is one you like, right?
It is. Yes, I do like that.
So that's the third album. The first one was in 2001.
Okay.
Yeah. So whatever the album is, I even listen to. I want to listen to that one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called "We Shall See the Light."
Yeah.
In 2010, and because the first one was "The Promise," then "All the Sinners." That's the ones they did. You said they did themselves, correct?
Hey, so I'm gonna be fair. I didn't give these 2 bands what I normally give because I didn't have a whole bunch of time, but I listened to enough so that I could at least have an opinion.
That's
for them, they fell into my usual second album trap,
which is why I'm so willing to. Okay, if you heard something that I didn't, I want to hear more.
But yeah, for them, their second album's one I didn't really care for.
I guess I'll have to come back next week and at least give something because right now I'm just like, nope. Wow, wow. So I'm done with the first one. That's all I had to say on that.
I think you were done with the first one before we even started.
I sure was, but I'm going to be fair and go back because I know I didn't listen to like a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, for the second album, I think the first half of it is one of the songs that goes through part 1, part 2, so on.
That's like I listened to that I didn't like.
Yeah. Although the other half of that album, I think I found a little bit there, but I didn't really care for the second album too much. The first and the third one is the ones I listened to more prominently.
See Eamon scrolling.
I was just trying to figure out how I could change your mind, but I tell you what, give it a shot. Listen to that 2010 record. You know,
I'm going to
listen to it. And
to be fair, I only listened to like 4 or 5 songs.
Yeah.
But those 4 or 5 were enough for me to go like, yeah, no, I'm done.
Now, here's the thing. I don't want to get too excited about them because, like I said, they haven't done anything in 16 years. So,
fair.
You know, I've noticed that there are some, that's what I was looking at. They have put out some videos from that 2010 record, like 3 months ago, 7 months ago, you know, stuff like that. And so we'll see. Like I said, I wish they had their own webpage that we could go to and follow up.
That's what I'm
saying. If you're a band, why you don't have your own webpage? I mean, I know everybody's got stupid Facebook. I can't stand the damn Facebook. And so,
well, see, Facebook, you get your social media aspect and it's free.
Yeah.
When you have your own website, you have to pay for hosting,
I
your
talked about
name, and everything else. Unfortunately.
Oh.
So, like, they're still a startup band, basically, because they don't have a big label to pay for anything.
Are we missing out? Are we missing something though? Well, Jamie will say yes, obviously, because of what he said. I mean, for 16 years, they haven't gotten somebody to sign them. Something is not adding up.
they might have broke up.
Well, they
Who
haven't
knows?
done anything in the past 16 years that I've seen.
That's what
So,
I mean. They might have broke up. They might just be done.
Well, it showed them here that they were at a live show 3 months ago. At least that's when it was posted. So I don't know
Yeah.
if it was 3 months.
oh no, like they got things posting right now saying new album 2026.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Does it say anything about if they got a label, or is this their own?
Right now, I would say probably their own again.
Okay. See, that's what bothers me. Usually, bands will come out and do their own record, do their first one, and then somebody will pick them up. Anybody, even small labels, but they're not even getting picked up. So something is not adding up.
Maybe they haven't had a chance to actually get out
It's kind of
further
like
than the immediate area.
it's kind of like meeting a lady in her 50s and she's single. Something's wrong if she's single in her 50s.
Maybe she has a lot of cats.
Or maybe she's got a lot of cats. So something's not there. I hope I'm wrong. I'm sure I want to see this band do good.
Okay, in my current state, I'm going to go with you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after we're not on camera.
All right, but I'm pretty sure they got something coming up. There's no countdown or anything yet, but
Yeah.
something should be coming this year from them.
Well, let's keep an eye on it and we'll review the record then when it comes out.
Two of us will. The other one might sit that one out.
Who knows? Who knows? He may like it.
Maybe.
I'm going to go with Jay on that one.
No, come on.
It's one of the first. It's not even the first impression. It's the first 4 or 5 impressions were no.
No. Let's go on to the next one. So what do you say? 2 of 3? Jay, did you say yes or no?
I'll say yes. I think you should at least listen to them. I think they have more of a niche audience.
Yeah.
I'm not in that niche.
But they do have an audience, and they definitely have some skills.
They very have skill, yes.
Trying to figure out where this next band is from. I don't see anything that stands out where they're from.
Well, while you're figuring that out, you can just do the thing, and we can.
All right. So in continuation from the last episode, this time we have the band called Sunburst to check out, which has a familiar singing sound to it again.
The fine gentleman in the middle can go first on this one.
Everyone's in a different spot on each screen, eh?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, you're in the middle with me here.
He's in the middle on mine, so you're the monkey in the middle, Eamon.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you.
Yeah. This is a fucking good band. I'll tell you, man, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, fuck, typical Metallica bullshit, basic chords and doing all that. I was like, okay. And it was like, holy shit, there's keyboards, either keyboards or orchestra. It's like Metallica with keyboards or with orchestra or whatever. I was like, okay, I dig it.
So S&M.
Huh?
S&M.
S&M.
Yeah, Metallica,
The
S&M.
album.
Yeah.
Symphony of Metallica.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's way too much symphony, but you can hear the background. I was like, holy shit, this is good. All right. Then I was thinking he's going to come out and just blare into the damn thing. And damn, if that guy didn't come out singing, I've got the songs written. I got to pull them up, let you know the ones I heard, and knock me off my feet. But Jeff Tate is who I was thinking. They reminded me so much of Jeff Tate.
I'm pretty sure when I was looking this band up, was it this week or last week, Jay, where I was like, hey, this sounds like Queensryche.
Last week.
That's what I said. You said that same thing?
Same singer.
Yeah.
Same singer.
I thought, man, this is Queensryche with a Metallica sound, right? I was like, that's pure genius. Now, hold on, I'm not done.
Okay.
Okay, so they're a Greek. They're a Greek band.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We'll have a Euro and talk about them, I guess. So you were talking about the bass earlier, right, Jamie? For all you boys and girls out there who want to play bass, listen to this guy. This bass player is out of this world. The only thing is, anytime I see a bass player with 5 strings, to me, he's just a frustrated guitar player, right? But this son of a gun is good. Drummer, phenomenal. But the bass player, for all you bass players out there or anybody who wants to be a bass player, listen to him, watch his videos, watch their stuff. I'm in with this band.
Well, regarding the bass, you got to remember, even Ozzy Osbourne was always saying you have to have really good bass to have a really good sound.
You do.
Yes. Yeah. Hey,
He was always sitting in the mixing room helping, saying you have to have this part really good for the sound.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's what that previous band we were talking about. Maybe they need to pump up that bass a little bit and turn down the keys and see what happens. I don't know. But anyway, that phenomenal. I dig them. I really like this band. Holy shit. Hollow Lies from Cradle to Grave. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
The
Okay,
one I was
next.
listening to today that stood out was the Inimicus Intis, the one right above one right before From the Cradle
Right.
to the Grave.
Yeah.
I like that one because there's a little bit more kind of like experimental because they had a little bit of everything doing their own thing.
Yeah.
So,
Bro, good stuff. Manifesto. That was good. Well, that's the name of the record, so they named the record, after one of their songs. So, shit, Jamie's got that look. All right, Jamie, let's hear it.
Okay, let me start with this. So the singer of this band, whatever band he was in that we did last time,
Black Fate.
yeah, this one is so much better. This one is so much better. This one is so good.
And this one's
They had
newer
me
than the other one.
right from the get-go. This one had me right from the get-go. And oddly enough, the first song I listened to was Cradle to the Grave.
There you go.
And I was in right away. And Eamon is correct. That bass player is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like everybody in the band is good. And listen, we talked about it last time too, but that singer cannot be underdone. That guy can sing.
Did he not remind you of
Roy Khan?
Of Jeff Tate?
Yes, but in fairness, Roy Khan kind of reminded me of Jeff Tate. So yeah. Yeah, the singer is phenomenal. Like
It just I was I was surprised with, like I said, the heavy licks that was playing. The guitar player was doing the heavy licks, the bass, the drums are doing their thing, the background keyboards, whatever was happening back there. And like I said, I was expecting to come in, and then this guy comes in with a melody, and I'm like, holy shit, this is good. This guy was right on.
On this one, I listened to, I think more. It was definitely more than 4 or 5. But this band had me in right from the get-go. And that was basically all I listened to that day.
Yeah.
And then I found whatever I could find on Spotify, that's what I listened to. I think the name is a bit goofy, but the band is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I like this band a lot.
Well, I think they're trying to find a name that would stand out.
Well, they definitely did, because what the fuck? Well, I don't know that it did, because how long
they been around?
They've only have the 2 albums, I believe.
This one is newer than his other one, right?
Yes. Yeah, this one, their first album was released in 2016.
This one says they've been active since 2010. Well, maybe they've been together since 2010, but then you said our first record. Okay.
Yeah, I like this.
And then the other one was before that. I definitely like where this one's going.
You don't like where they are?
I was kind of expecting a little bit more.
Okay. So I'm going to counteract Jay here, and I'm going to say I like them where they are, and I have no desire for them to go where Jay wants them to go.
Well, for some of the bands they were mentioning that they get their inspiration from, I believe they mentioned like Dream Theater,
a bunch of bands that we like.
Yeah, Dream Theater and Symphony X.
Yes.
So I was kind of hoping to bring more of that Dream Theater mix, like inspiration, you could say.
Okay, let me stop you.
Whew, go ahead.
Keep the songs at a short length.
Yeah. Keep it the way they are, but bring some of that inspiration in.
Yeah.
Because it, like, Dream Theater has a whole lot going with it.
Their new album is fucking fantastic. Just throwing that in there since you're the one talking about Dream Theater.
Well, for like, I saw that and like, okay, so I was thinking more that style. So I went in with high expectations. I liked what I got, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more.
Okay, so let me counteract you again, because of his last band, I was expecting far less.
Well, yeah, starting with that
And
band,
this band blew my ass away.
compared to Black Fate, oh yeah.
Yeah, I love this one so much.
But for their progression from the first album to the second album,
Okay.
for the third album, I think it might be where I'm looking. Whenever they do that one.
But I don't want them to go where you want them to go,
I just tell them to bring more of that inspiration.
because I'm going to end up not liking them if they go where you want them to go.
I think they're heading kind of where I want them to go. So
The record label they signed with is a small one, isn't it?
It's good though. That's how
who
Napalm
is it?
started too.
No, that's good. Yeah.
And look at them now. Now they're the only ones doing any fucking thing good.
I could be wrong.
I definitely like where they're going. So
So Eamon and I didn't disagree for very long, did we?
No, this was a good band, man. This was a really, really good band.
and it was one that was suggested to us.
Yeah, this one, I like this band a lot. They're gonna be. I'm gonna listen to them forever now.
They're definitely gonna be hanging out on the playlist.
Oh yeah, they're already on there. I think I added Cradle to the Grave before it was over.
Also, for a follow up for you earlier, how we were talking about how Roy Khan was retired.
He didn't retire. He just left Camelot.
Oh no, he technically was. He said he was retired. It just didn't last that long.
Well, that's fair. It never does it?
No, he rejoined a band I think he was with previously.
Okay.
Yeah, so now he's singing with a band called Conception.
Okay.
Smaller band, a little different style. I haven't heard them too much yet, but
Well, are they all from Norway? Because that might be why. That might have been the problem in Camelot, right? Because they're American except for him. He's from Norway. And I don't, providing they all live where they're from, then I can see how that would be an issue.
I don't think he had an issue with that part. I think it was more of all the traveling they were doing because like Camelot's huge. So they were going all over the place.
Well, again, Camelot's huge over there. But Camelot is only huge to Jay and I currently, but they're so good.
But with all the touring he was doing with Camelot, I think it was just getting burnt out.
Well,
from
that's fair.
always being out.
Well, the same kind of thing that happened with Marco
and I can't remember the drummer's name.
Yuku,
Something like that.
Yeah.
Because he was starting to get he wasn't able to sleep, so
yeah. Well, insomnia is a thing.
yeah, so he ended up leaving Nightwish.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. So we disagree wholeheartedly on the first one,
Two of you.
and we agree wholeheartedly on the second one. Yeah,
All
but I'm
three
not.
of
I
us.
leave you out of this. I only worry about
Why?
me and Eamon on this one.
Why not? What's wrong?
That's not fair. He's got a point.
No, he does have points, but I already know what him and I agree and disagree on.
Almost everything.
Like I know what we agree and disagree on. I already know that. And as soon as I hear a band, I know that him and I agree or disagree. So for me,
He's not a fan of Rhapsody.
cut myself.
Sorry, it'd be Rhapsody of Fire now.
Fuck it. Wait. I don't care what they're called. They're still the same shit. They're good. I see why people can like them. I'm just not one of them. But anyway, we're not talking about Rhapsody or Saudi or however the hell it's. One of these days, Eamon's going to listen to them, and he's either going to agree with you wholeheartedly or he's going to agree with me wholeheartedly. There will not be a middle ground.
All right, so all the ones I've heard from them is basically the Emerald Sword Saga, which is a whole bunch of albums put together.
You're talking about which band now?
Rhapsody.
We're not talking about them. Can we not? I've talked about them far more than I ever wanted to.
Fun times.
So if
But
you're
yeah, definitely.
ever having a vote on whether or not we should do them, you know where I stand. I don't even need to ask.
He'll sit out for that one.
I'll join. I will just won't say shit.
But yeah, everyone should be checking out Sunburst.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think we're ever going to see them over on this continent, but
no, unfortunately, but we're gonna. I mean, if we want to see them, we might have to go to Greece. We'll make a day of it. Maybe the three of us will go over there.
well, if you go there, I gotta see. There's
the
another
women
band
and
I gotta
children
see.
defend for themselves, and we'll go over.
Leave a little bit of food off to the side for them; they'll be okay.
So Sunburst, where Eamon and I agree, and you're like, let me down.
I like Sunburst.
Well,
I think everyone should check them.
You just wanted them to.
I was just expecting a little bit more, but I think they're going where I was expecting. So
see, and I don't know how you were expecting anything from them when after we listened to that last band he's in.
No, I wasn't going by from the last band. I was going by who they say their inspirations are.
This band is great. I like this band a lot.
But that's why this show is called, what is it? Something about opinions? Matter of opinion?
A matter of music opinion.
Well, listen, I know
there we
mine
go.
pisses people off sometimes. I know that, but whatever. We're talking about nice stuff.
Yeah.
You were saying,
I won't lose my shit as long as we don't review that stupid fucking band again, the Butcher Babies with the women growlers. What the fuck?
We've already covered them once, and now there's only one singer in that band, not two.
Good.
Doesn't make them better.
They just have
so
eye candy for singers.
And now that, well, I disagree with that too. But
well, they tried.
Now that Eamon has said it, I'll say this. That band is one of two of my least favorites.
Yeah.
That we have talked about. And it's not even close. It's them and another band and everybody else.
The names you do not want to name.
No. And it's the band I will not mention ever again because I respect to him. I got nothing but respect for them, but I'm just not a fan. If anybody wants to know who that is, they're going to have to go back and look.
They can go back in our previous episodes.
Because I'm pretty sure the two of you know who I'm talking about, but that's all
I do, and I love that band.
I know.
I like them.
I love that band.
I know.
So they go from 2016 to 2024 for albums. When do you think we're going to see another album from Sunburst? It's been 2 years.
And whenever
I think it's going to be, because it was what?
Some of the best albums of all
8
time.
years?
5 years.
Yeah, well, this was 8 years between the two albums, it looks like, so.
But that's an argument waiting to happen.
There's been some artists who would pump out an album every single year and did really, really good.
Metallica did that for a while. Iron Maiden did that for a long time.
David Bowie did that, and yeah.
I think Iron Maiden did it better than anybody else, but that's just me.
But that is a heavy toll for anybody.
Well, that's fair.
But I think it's been 2 years. You know, maybe next year get a new album from them.
Or maybe they can just retire.
Sunburst?
Oh, no. I thought we were talking about somebody else.
No, not Maiden.
I love them to death, but just like Bruce left again, so like let's just be done.
I know he put his solo album out, but I didn't think he actually left.
Yeah, he left. I don't remember where I read it, but he did. Or unless what I read is lying, so who knows?
Yeah, was it a credible source?
Like they've lost Nico.
Yeah.
They've lost Bruce.
It's not Iron Maiden.
Can we just be done now?
Well, they can't lose. If you lose Bruce again, you kind of.
Yeah. Can we just be done now? Like, I love them to death. But reality is, we're not young anymore. And I think it would just look silly if they got up on stage with some singer that was 25.
Yeah, no, just let it go, man.
Well,
holy shit. Speaking of, have y'all seen David Lee Roth up on stage? You know, he's on tour right now. Sounds like total dog shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You got to, man, you holy shit. Just.
I've heard that about David Lee Roth for years now.
It's even worse. It's even worse. In fact, it's so bad that they have 3 guys who are his backup singers, and they do all the harmonies and singing and stuff, and he just goes around with wow, wow, wow.
Because I heard that about David Lee Roth back when Van Halen came to town here.
Yeah.
And they said he wasn't on par. Like he was trying to do what he used to do, but he
Better or worse than Vince?
I tell you, man, I think the only lead singer who could sing anybody over the age of 35, I think there's only one singer who could still hold a note. The rest of them are shit. Just stop. And that's
I think so too, and we're going to disagree.
David Coverdale.
That's the same guy I was thinking.
Yeah. David Coverdale is the only one. That's
just recently
years old and
hung up his microphone.
Huh?
Yeah, last month I think he.
Yeah, like just recently he hung up his microphone.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, because he said he doesn't like the way he sounds compared to the.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I can't do it. So he's the one who made the call. Which
he was really funny. If you actually watch what he was saying, it was really funny. He was like, I can't do it anymore. Listen, reality is this: I'm old.
But he could still hold the note all the way up to whatever age he's at now. I mean, the rest of them, man, I think when they hit 30, 35 years old, they start shitting the bed.
He did not.
Normally that's when they start down tuning.
Him.
He did not.
When did I see him? Shit. 2011, maybe?
That's probably around the same time I saw him. Maybe 2011 wouldn't have been later than 2013.
And he sounded like the CD.
Yep. Although he was not happy. He was not happy with his
he hit
sound booth at that point in time.
Single note. Perfect. He's the only guy. Because even Bruce, but David Coverdale is the one guy that he done it. Maybe one day we talk about Whitesnake.
Oh, that would be so cool. Hey, we could spend a whole hour just on the guitar players that he's had.
Yup, and or drummers and or bass players.
Well, if he's that particular about his voice, you know he's going to be particular about everything else.
Well, Whitesnake was kind of like Alice Cooper's been. Like it was you step in for this and then.
Although some people for Alice Cooper has been in a little longer than others.
Nina Strauss joined them again.
I think that's the only band who they made a big deal of. The surviving original members got back together for an album.
I would have liked to have seen. Okay, even though I was never really, and I'm going to get some heat for this, but I was never really a huge fan. I appreciate everything they've done for the music that I love. But I was never a huge fan, but I would like to have seen David Coverdale with the Deep Purple one time.
Oh, man. Yeah, that would have been, I agree.
I would have YouTubed the shit out of that, and I would have made like, no, I'm canceling all my plans from here to here. I'm watching this.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that. Because I'll be honest, the stuff that Deep Purple did with Coverdale is why I'm a David Coverdale fan. And not that they didn't have a good singer after that, and they were definitely more commercially successful, but I'm a Coverdale guy. Wow. And now everybody knows I'm old.
I think I already know all of us are old. Especially when we're talking about the Canadian bands.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Or record player woes.
That could have been now, though. My record player's sitting right there.
No, but one album it would play and all the other ones it wouldn't play.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I just did a quick search, and according to Wikipedia, Bruce is still with Maiden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, at least Iron Maiden wasn't like Spinal Tap for drummers. And while we're talking about it, can somebody please give Clyde Burr the fucking respect he deserves? Good God, that guy was a good drummer. Because even as an Iron Maiden fan, I know that people just assume that everything was Nico. Everything was not Nico. He wasn't there till Peace of Mind.
Well, I tell you, He'll get that. He'll get that recognition when Iron Maiden gets recognized for the Hall of Fame.
It's unfortunate he's not around to go collect it.
Right.
But for them to get recognized, some people have to wake up first.
Well, fuck. I'm not even going to go down this fucking road with you again. I don't think Eamon was there for all that Hall of Fame bullshit you pulled on me.
Yeah.
Not the first time. He was there for the second time.
Yeah.
When we did our own list.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
so
never did do a follow-up.
He wasn't there for that stupid fucking Dolly Parton bullshit you pulled on me?
No, he wasn't there for that
I
one.
joined right after that.
Yeah.
And you were still shitting yourself over it.
I'm still fucking doing it, dude.
She came up with a classic rock CD.
To her credit, Hall of Fame for sure. Not rock and roll.
No, not rock and roll. But
anyway, I digress. Let's continue on. We were
just the last little bit for that one. She even dressed the part for when she was doing the videos for that stuff.
Listen, I'm going to be honest. This doing the research for this one. Here's another reason why I'm going to give that forgotten band that I'm going to do it again. In the process of doing for this one, all I could think about is the next one because I know who we're doing.
Oh,
next.
yeah.
And I want to do it. So, in fairness, but I did give them
A shot.
yes, but Sunburst is a definite win. The other one I'm going to try again.
Although for the one singer's credit, some of the Black Fate songs are starting to warm up to some of the Black Fate, but still go for Sunburst.
I'll take Sunburst over Black Fate any day. That's where we are. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, not Jay.
Yeah, no, I found something. Just give me a second.
Uh-oh, he found something.
I found something.
Dear God.
Okay, so this is something I was reading recently. So apparently there's been a band who covered another band who originally these two did not get along. So on an album, they did a cover of Ride the Lightning. I see Jamie trying to go away. Where are you going?
Over here.
You walked away. He actually left. I haven't even started this one yet. So the said band who did the cover of Ride the Lightning was Megadeth.
Okay. Oh, and they don't get along, do they?
They did not.
No.
Okay.
But recently they have been friendly, you could say. But now Dave Mustaine was saying, you know what would be really neat? Is if Metallica and Megadeth did a tour together. But at the same time admitted the more we hang out together, the more old stuff comes up, and that might be a problem.
Yeah.
Because they just recently started being friendly again.
Yeah. No, keep them apart.
You don't think that would be a good lineup? Megadeth and Metallica in the same show?
Yeah.
If they can keep the peace. If they can keep the peace.
It'll be
Okay.
I
went away.
But I don't know.
I went away. I vented a little bit. Now here's what I'm going to say. The only band on earth that should be covering anything Metallica from Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All is Megadeth.
And Megadeth did do a cover. Dave Mustaine co-wrote, didn't he?
Like the whole album.
Yeah.
Kill 'Em All too. There was touches of him on Master of Puppets for crying out loud.
So he did the cover on a recent album, Megadeth album.
Okay. Now, did he do a cover of it? Or did he do the way he wrote it originally, like he did with the Mechanics?
That one I'm not familiar with. I don't know the way he would have wrote it, and I haven't heard this cover yet.
Okay, just pause for a minute because Jay needs a lesson here. The Mechanics, Jay, is the Four Horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same song. None of the music was changed. Different lyrics.
Yeah.
And back in the day,
Yeah.
when when Megadeth played the Mechanics, Dave Mustaine used to introduce it something along the line of, "You've heard this song before from another band, but this is the way it's really played." So he was it's not like he was innocent in that argument. Okay, so now because Jay's started this, we're going down a road now. Because there was an argument last week, because I know somebody who their dad is a huge Metallica fan, and he did not like the fact that I am both a Metallica fan and a Megadeth fan.
Oh, one of those.
Apparently you're not allowed to do that. And I'm like, okay, well, apparently you still live in the 80s, because that actually was a thing for a long time.
It was.
But I am not on that train. I love them both.
Is that sort of like how way back when you were either a Beatles fan or you were a fan of the Rolling Stones?
Still are. Don't even start that fucking bullshit.
Well, it's about the same comparison for Metallica and Megadeth, isn't it?
The Stones.
Well, you don't get no satisfaction?
Mm-mm. They do not start me up.
Well, I tell you, okay, we found something another thing we disagree on, Jamie. That's 3 things. If I had to pick between the Stones and the Beatles,
3 in one episode?
I'm taking the Stones over the Beatles.
No fucking chance. There is no chance I'm ever doing that. The Beatles. Okay, Eamon, think about this. The type of music that we listen to, that we like, that we enjoy. The Beatles did far more for the music we like than the Rolling Stones ever fucking did.
I don't know, man.
And drumming was just a basic, stupid thing. And this is going to be weird, and people are going to get mad at me because I'm not actually a fan of Ringo Starr. However, let me follow that by saying, until Ringo, drumming was boring. Everybody just assumed he was the guy. He was just a guy in the band. No. Ringo's drumming in that band held that shit together. They were not the Beatles without Ringo.
Yeah.
Oh, we found one. Jay, you might as well go away.
Yeah, maybe that can be for another episode sometime. We can discuss it.
Doing the classics?
Yeah.
Jay can just introduce it and go ding, 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 round 1 and go away.
Do something that was before even our time. Maybe make us feel a little younger.
And holy shit, why the hell is the White Album so much money? Good God. Anyway, now, in saying this, I do not take away from the musicianship of what the Rolling Stones are. And listen, maybe you can be a fan of both. I'm just not. You're a dumbass, that's why. But anyway.
I'll go between the both of them.
Hey, are we getting free beer advertisement now? What's going on there? Is it at least a good beer?
It's German, so it's not too bad.
So it's a good beer.
Wheat beer.
Yeah, it's a good beer.
Well, the brewery's been open since 1040.
Woo! Good stuff.
I was told it was an ancient beer.
Well, I mean, 1040.
But yeah, no, I can go with the Beatles or I can go with the Stones. Some stuff I like, some stuff I don't, for both. Although I've seen the Stones play, so.
There is one Rolling Stones song.
The Stones have way more hits than the Beatles. The Beatles have what, 2 or 3 records? 2 or 3 records.
Live in a yellow submarine.
They weren't around long enough to do something. And then Paul McCartney goes out and does his own thing. What the shit? No, man, no.
He grew wings before Red Bull did.
Red Bull make you puke, not give you wings. Anyway, that's
so back to the original.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's wrap it up, man.
Yeah. So back to the original one for Megadeth doing a cover of Ride the Lightning.
That's not the original one at all.
That's what started the whole excursion of this one.
Okay, see what you did. Okay, finish it up.
Oh, are you going to look up the cover?
No, you do it and go do your thing.
And would you like to see Metallica and Megadeth in the same venue, same show.
So you're asking me that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Dave Mustaine thinks they should tour, but he also admits the
They
more
should
time
have
they spend
toured.
together, the
They
more
should
old
have
stories come out.
toured in the 90s together is what they should have done.
Too soon, they weren't getting along then.
But the time is over for that, I think. Unfortunately, I think the time's over for that. Because if I'm not mistaken,
Both of them are getting ready to hang it up.
no, I'm pretty sure Dave Mustaine already did.
Well, here's one saying that he thinks the two of them should do a tour.
Oh, that might be the only thing that makes them play. Listen, I think they should. Honestly, I think they should. I love them both.
As long as they can play nice the whole time.
Well, okay, so it's not, okay. If those two tour together, it's not the bands I'm worried about playing nice.
Well, we know it's not the band, so it'd be Dave Mustaine and
No. It's the people in the crowd I would worry about playing nice.
you don't think they would get over all that?
I
The bands
think
would be fun.
I don't think these kids these days are going to give a shit. They're not like so into their bands the way we were, where you just go fight for your band and beat the shit out of somebody because they said something about it. I don't think you'd have that problem. What are you going to
Well,
have?
that's what I mean.
Bunch
Back in the 80s.
50-year-old men beating the shit out of each other and walking out to their minivans? I mean, what the fuck? No, I don't think you'll have problems with it.
So for that not to happen, they're not selling any alcohol at that venue.
Well,
Because alcohol does stupid things, right?
Well,
as he's drinking his beer, yeah.
that's almost gone.
Is that not my point proven or what?
I haven't done any stupid shit recently.
Today.
So let us know what you think about any of these in the comments below. Definitely check out Sunburst and Forgotten Tales. Let us know what you think of them also. If you want to get in touch with us, all the contact details are on jsbasement.com. And until next time, say bye, guys.
Yep.
See you later.
Bye. We out.